found out from a very dear friend of mine that Manasi also means the goddess Saraswati. So.
Wow. So, anyway, you are the great singer, so I think Saraswati is quite apt for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm just going to set up my system.
No, we have been looking for. So, so first of all, let me welcome you to Biryani by Kilo.
Thank you.
We are pleased to have you. Not only, I think I was looking at your profile. I listened to some of your songs. So nice, almost naturalized. You are a anchor. You are a model. You are a, I think,
but not really a model, but more of an actor. Modeling was the one that ho jati thi because Bollywood had not entered the fashion industry at that time.
Okay.
So because I was a singer, I'd end up being first face and showstopper. So us haisiyat say yes model, but otherwise more of acting, singing, songwriting.
But I read you were a model for Reebok and L'Oreal, right?
I was a brand ambassador for them, like big actors. Yeah, big difference.
So what can be bigger?
No, in the sense, models I think become models are used. It can be ABC, but a Manasi Scott is used for Reebok. When both the names matter, then it becomes a brand ambassador.
Okay.
So yeah, those are the early days.
That's the distinction. And also, I read you were even a national basketball player.
You know, my surname those days was Ravindranath. My father's is General Gautam Ravindranath. And us zamane mein kya hota tha? Because there was not enough competition. People used to just say, one person down, get Ravindranath, she'll learn the game and put her in the... So, I've done nationals for, I think for basketball, for kho-kho, for swimming, I think, also karate, horse riding, equestrian. But Dad used to keep getting posted everywhere. To different places. So the minute I'd have to enter the national or go for the camp, I'd be in another state. So then I'd have to redo the whole thing. So mostly state level in a lot of games, but nationals in a few, yeah.
So your father, was he in army? You were moving
My father was a general. Both my parents are doctors. Both of them passed out of Armed Forces Medical College.
Wow.
My dad was the Director General Medical Services for the Army. He's no more. But my mother is still frontline fighting. She's the director of Pune Hospital. So she's going to work every day in this crazy environment, and that's very scary for me. But yeah.
So you come from a very accomplished background, and you're a very accomplished person.
I'm a software engineer. I had a placement.
Wow. So I think we just have to.
My father was the only crazy guy in this world, I think, who told me, do not become an engineer, do not become a doctor, please go sing songs. So that's how it.
So you are a software engineer. You are a big sports person. You are a model. You are a singer. You are an anchor. Like you must be one of the most talented persons growing up.
Sorry, I have all my friends from my 6 p.m. show joining in. Josh is from London.
Okay, hi, Josh. Who all are there? So you have a lot of friends in Bombay. This
is my. I sing live every evening at 6 p.m. on my Instagram. Wow. I've done it every day of the lockdown. So this is my Insta family that's joining me. We have a great time.
Wow.
And yeah, it's been great fun.
Okay, so now you'll find us as part of your family at every evening 6 o'clock.
Yes, lovely.
And how long do you sing that for? Like
I don't see. Instagram only allows you. Becomes quite. I think 1 hour is good enough time.
1 hour is good, and and you normally what do you do? More Hindi, English?
I'm half Sardarni, half Tamram. So Angrezi, Punjabi. I have my own brand of mashups. So I do those. I do a lot of original music. I write my own music. I have a new song coming out with Skip, another one with Doss, another one with Nanok. So काफी गाने भी निकल जाएंगे.
Wow.
And जो mood में आया, there are a lot of requests. I'm doing songs I've never attempted in my life. मतलब मरजावा फैशन से गाया है, and Prince के गाने गाए हैं. It's great fun.
So you are used to being a celebrity.
I never thought of myself as a celebrity.
Okay.
I've always thought of myself as a sort of, I don't know, above average person in general in life, and I've always thought of myself as a music person, as a singer, as a jack of all trades, as a performer. Actually, in my head, I've always been a performer. Whether it's been the theatre I've done, whether it's been the movies I've done, whether it's comparing, singing, modeling, whatever. It's always been to bring your best foot forward. See, celebrity ka tag jo aa jata na, because people know you. I mean, I think now anybody who's online can become a celebrity. So, but yeah, I love the fact that people celebrate me. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think I can see. Are you an extrovert? Enjoy meeting people, or this is just one side of you?
I love this stage. मेरे को stage पे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता who's in front, who's not. Or when I'm singing, I don't have a problem at all. But I'm actually a very shy person. It's taken me a lot of. I am one-on-one conversation for me. It's taken. No, now I would say I'm an intelligent conversationalist, but there are a lot of judgment calls with. So very few people can actually hold a conversation with you, and especially if you're an army brat and you've been all over the country, all over the world with your father. You've been exposed to so many cultures. To come down and to have, people kind of box you in or categorize you or label you, मुझे बहुत वक्त लगा था. I was in a tough marriage. When I got out of it, I had to really work on myself. And now I would say not introvert or extrovert. I like people, and I like people who can hold a conversation. So if I can, or people who can be good enough companions in silence. Like I can horse ride with people. I can go skydiving with people, scuba jumping with people. There's a friend of mine, Danika, she'll tell you from all the talking we used to do, we can now sit quietly with each other for hours on end, be silent near a beach. So I think age changes a lot of the introvert-extrovert ideologies when I don't get a proper energy. So that's where I'm at.
I hope you're getting good energy from Biryani by Kilo. So
super. After this lockdown, I'm waiting to eat a lot more of Biryani by Kilo. So
let me, introduce viewers. I'll take a minute about Biryani by Kilo, your viewers. And
yes.
So Biryani by Kilo, it's a very professional run company. We have around 40 outlets in 20 cities in India: Bombay, Pune, Delhi NCR, Bhopal, Chandigarh, Lucknow. So, and it was made out of love. I am also an engineer in an MBA. So I was in private equity, and we said, okay, we need to have one, hospitality company, F&B company, which is worldwide. And biryani, we believe, is India's heritage and a very versatile dish.
Yes.
It's carbs, it's protein, it can be made spicy, less spicy, a lot of variants, and it caters very well to delivery. And we said, when we were starting off 4 or 5 years back, I and my co-founder, we believed that biryani was made in bulk and it was just reheated and sent. In Biryani by Kilo, we make fresh biryani on every order, and in the same handi it is delivered. So it is fresh,
nice.
It is hygienic, it is made from the best ingredients. And right now people might be a little iffy that, about safety and all that. So we have listed all the safety measures, and trust me, anything which can be done, we are doing it, and it's quite safe. There's delivery, everything. So, and we are all a part of ecosystem. We believe this situation might be there for a long time. So we have to all live our lives and yet take precautions and yet be ready for life. So that's about Biryani by Kilo. You tell us, what do you like for food? Do you like biryani? Do you like other cuisines? What do you like, Manasi?
I'm vegetarian, so by nature, all my lovely Hyderabadi friends and Muslim friends will say biryani vegetarian nahi hoti hai. So I'm like, okay, so whatever. I like vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian. I've been vegetarian since I was 12 years old. It's just a matter of choice. My father was a Brahmin who ate non-vegetarian food, but then became vegetarian later. But the Sardarni who doesn't eat non-veg. Hanji?
10 Brahms eat non-veg, right?
My grandma, my aunt, everybody. But what happened was, I think the 1971 war, my grandfather was director of military intelligence. He was fighting a war, and by the end of it, the khana jo aata tha to these people, to the families, all the rice, all the vegetarian food would get spoiled. And what would survive was the dark luncheon meat boxes. I think that's how the story goes. If my aunt's around, she'll be able to corroborate. Or Papa ke jaise na sher ke muh mein khoon. Sher ke muh mein khoon. So Dad just locked on to, so he could eat anything. He wintered over in Antarctica. They've had meat from all over the world there. He's climbed Mount Carmel. So you have to survive on meat. So it's hardcore meat eater, but this is the only vegetarian in this family. your paneer option. I love
Yeah,
your
chole.
wala option. Definitely. Yeah.
And veg galotis, penny. So veg have enough options, and vegan is the way to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what cuisines you like in vegetarian? You like more? What is your food of
Ghar
choice?
pe khana is rajma chawal. If ever I'm down, it is like a home food. And my grandmother's rasam, idli, dosa, the way we make it, the way the Tamilians make it is brilliant. Otherwise, I think cuisine-wise, Indian cuisine, we love Indian food. The next best, I would put Thai. Well-made Thai cuisine would be my favorite, yeah. So, very close to home, very much like what we eat.
More green curry or red curry? More green curry or red curry?
I'm not a coconut person at all. I'm more of those fresh pad thais and the fresh noodle soups and the traditional Thai food, I love going to, I think Nara Thai, when the new chef had come in, there's a singing chef who came in who's fabulous. Who's from Thailand. Right. So yeah, I love Thailand is my next favorite place for food.
Okay, so Thai. Mexican?
Yes. There you could get, Mexican has just become, in India, it's become all about tortillas and enchiladas, and nobody does rice and curries the way the Mexicans do it in Mexico. So I used to love going to Sancho's, but yeah, Mexican is a hit and miss for me. Kabhi milta hai, kabhi nahi. Oriental food, Mexican would be close. Then, of course, there are some gourmet chefs that are absolutely fantastic. I mean, you go to some places across the world and eat the food and the cuisines, they are out of this world. Like, I'm not a Japanese food lover, but I met a chef once. When I went to Japan, I actually ate peasant food, 14 courses of only vegetarian bowls. So we don't know a lot. I like food that can excite me. I'm a food.
You know food.
Yeah.
And do you get these requests when you go to the restaurants? Fancy is here, sing a song, go to the stage. Do you get boxed
all
out?
the time? Mostly from my family members, especially. See, the thing is, I don't have a problem ever singing, but when there's another band that's playing, when there's another band performing, it's very unfair.
Yeah.
But having said that, I've sung at the Ritira in Mauritius, I've sung at the Grosvenor House in London, I've sung on ship, I've sung, I think, everywhere and anywhere. So when the first song happens.
No, but I think it's a great profession. You're so talented. And being a singer, I think it is something very soulful. And you can do it anytime and anywhere.
Yes.
So you want to take any questions or you want to sing a song? What are your
favorite
songs?
We can take some questions. We can even sing you a song before we wind up.
Yes.
What do we have? Why don't you tell me what questions we have?
So we have something about hardcore foodies.
Food bloggers here. Hello. A lot of my people are here.
Yeah, she springs at 6 every day. Yeah, now we know we'll be there every time. And probably, we'll try sending you more food at 6 o'clock. Now we know.
Yes.
You'll be hungry. So
I've got this other phone now. I'm getting more professional these days where I can see who's writing. So what are the questions we have? Yeah, I sing every day, Gangster Vichi. Thank you so much.
Hi, Scotty. So, Manasi Scott is Scott.
Amit God, hi. Amit God. I have a question about biryani from Biryani by Kilo. We love Amit God. It's fantastic.
Okay. So you have a lot of friends like in the world. Like I'm sure you have a lot of friend circle.
I'm blessed. I've come a long ways as a person. I've been in girls' schools my entire life. I've changed, but it's very cathartic because you go when you come out of a marriage and you come out of a divorce, you're a single mom, you're raising a child, you're making your own music, you're living your own life. And I have very strong parents. I have very supportive parents. Like my mom is my wall. Both my parents were when my dad was alive. So I've just been lucky enough to understand a lot about life and about people and understand that without judgment, you will make a lot of friends, a lot of people. If you just start to accept people for who they are, no matter good, bad, ugly. Number two, if you defend a person in their absence, we tend to bitch other people out, we tend to spread rumors, we never do that, but to come out of a space where you can be strong enough to say, I don't want to hear anything negative about anyone, I only want to hear positive things and I'm only going to be positive. That brings friends from across the world. I mean, I have people on my site who Jendu, who's a really dear friend of mine from my ninth standard. I've hardly connected with him, and he's in Washington working for the IMF. And he's on my show every day. I have other friends connected. Parmita Katkar has come in from USA. There's Uma Chiplumkar. There are people from across the world. I would say I'm lucky. I have a lot of people who would defend me in my absence. So I would have a lot of friends. And I pray that, there's Shruti Atmaja who logs in every day. Chitra Pillai, she's my sister from another mister. So yeah, and I don't have a problem with people not liking me or saying things. So
Wow. So, no, I think you've such positive energy, so much love, and on the top of it, entertainment and positive everything. Why wouldn't people love you? Why wouldn't people love you? It is more about who you love. So
I'm blessed. I have a very good. I don't know if Narani Shastri is here, and Suchitra Pillai, Ekta Rajani. I've got like girls, but it's very strong net of girls. Like Madonna used to say, there's a lot of sunlight over there. Like Madonna used to say, you need a tribe of girls around you that powers them up, and the rest of it doesn't matter. So I'm lucky. I'm blessed like that.
No. I think I think you are creating your own luck by your positivity and your joy and your everything. I think you're creating your own luck too.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you. I'm actually blessed. I have a team like this as well. Sorry, I think that's your Biryani.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm getting calls, I'm getting other things. Maybe that's your Biryani delivery, right?
Yeah. So no, I think I can see you are.
So my band is Expanding Channel. They're all extremely positive people.
Yeah.
So I'm just lucky. I've got this very young, exciting, positive people around me, and you can't help but be positive in that situation.
No, you are positivity and love. It oozing out of you. So you can't even. You can. I can sense it. Yeah, I can sense it. And what do you look forward in life other than living the present? I can see you like to live the present. Is there some goal?
I'm loving the lockdown. I'm loving the lockdown. I have less time than I've had out of lockdown. I'm singing more songs. I'm more with music. I'm learning softwares. Let me do your setup, Jim. And then I show them the setup. I said, listen, I have no singing equipment. I do nothing. What I'm doing right now is with my DJing equipment. And then they see the whole setup and go, how did you manage that? So, I had the best time in lockdown. It's been, I think it's been amazing to be single mom, be with my kid at home, be with music, learn to make new things, learn new software. I have to bless my live-in maid. I've had a nanny for my son since before he was born. So for 14 years she's been with me. So between us we do our cooking, cleaning, whatever, and it's just giving me so much time to do the and you just end up losing all the time that you think you have. So I tell people very simple things in the lockdown and to be up and about. Any one discipline. It could be as simple as singing one song in the bathroom every morning. Simple, just a single-minded, single discipline. For every day of the lockdown, do it. Vidyut Jamal had a very interesting thing, very easy thing to do. He said, if you're a right-handed person, for the entire lockdown, just use your left hand. If you're a left-handed person, use the right. I thought it was such a brilliant thing to tell someone because one discipline a day will keep your mind occupied. You've got to do some form of workout for sure. But of course, you can mix it up with something that excites the mind, the left brain, right brain exercise also he's done. The other thing I realized was cold water baths. Most of us do it in the summer, but a lot of people don't realize from ancient Veda traditions, ancient Indian traditions, cold water is an instant healer and makes you reach the beta state in your body instantly.
Right.
So even if the people who can't have a cold water bath, at the end of your bath, shock the body with ice cold water for at least 3 to 5 seconds. I'm telling you, I've seen the difference. And yoga is undeniable, unbeatable. And the problem is people always think of things like, नहीं मेरे को 1 घंटा workout करना है, मुझे अपने आसन Do 5 asanas along the day. It's just to activate your body and your mind. This lockdown will bring out hair, skin, body, everything is going to come out supercharged. It's really, really healing. The earth is healing. The world is healing. So, I've been telling people these little tips every single day. Ek book pad lo, ek gana ga do, ye kar lo, wo kar lo. So I don't know how you're listening, but it's kept me.
And I'll add something to it. I think you should be a healer. And also, something to add on, just listen to Manasi Scott for 15 minutes. I can see my mental, emotional energy changing in the last 20 minutes.
So you're going to be on my show every day now listening at 6 o'clock.
Every day. You are the therapy.
Thank you so much. I've been healing myself with the people that have been on my 6 p.m. I've been pushing myself out of the box. I thank everybody because of Gani requests are there. On stage when you're singing, you prepared your show. You can take a few. So I've learned to stop judging myself, which was the toughest thing to do. But yeah,
it is about
questions.
Yes. It is not. It is about not being afraid of the failure. I think you're not.
Yeah. So people are saying we can be more creative. People can say this is the time to utilize. Yes. And my manager Parveen Bhatia is here as well.
Hi Parveen. They're saying you are positive person. You're all the way Scotty. Yeah, we all agree. Yes. You are the inspiration. you are the inspiration.
This is still very tough for me to hear. You're an inspiration for people. I'm like, I look at Amitabh Bachchan and I look at other people go inspiration for people.
No, by inspiration, people just need a positive person, a happy person, a person who's living their lives to the fullest.
Yeah.
That's what
I won't feel calm down. So I'm a complete opposite person. So my team has been asked all the time on social media. Parveen gets asked, my makeup and hair artist Nikhar, who's in London right now. Okay, this is her on social media. What is she like in real life? And they're like, she's like this 24/7. So I guess it's good. It's good that people see that now and people know it's not a put on or a fake act and this is who I am, this is who I'm putting forward. Yesterday it was so sweet. Some guys were putting some stupid comments on my Insta live. I can't even adjust or see it. I had other people fighting for me and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to block the guys. I don't really care about them. So my life is, I'm hoping, I'm praying that it stays on this course and is only responsible for bringing light and positivity. And that's who I am as a person. And through that, through the music, if that happens, and the music also takes another direction in a bigger step in an international direction, which I'm praying happens very soon. Then my life's purpose is achieved. Like that's where you want to be.
And do you see you have some like goals like?
I sing for myself. And I know that if I like it, then people will like it. Sales becomes a PR and media game, and unfortunately in India, the indie pop artist doesn't have that kind of backing. The same artists here, there are so many talented artists. If they were managed and promoted by, I think the United States is the best when it comes to entertainment. Best artists, I would say, from Indian musically, but the promotion and the PR and advertising of artists in the world is the USA. You can't beat them. They respect entertainment like nobody else does. If our people had the same kind of push that happened there, then we'd have a tremendous number of stars. But having said that, being famous is not necessarily being good. 10 million copies doesn't necessarily mean you're a great artist.
I
So where internationally that balance is there between a 10 million copies, they can't sing one song or they can't put the crowd for even 10 minutes. So I think India needs to copy in an artist space now, especially when everybody's sitting home and everybody can think. India needs to get into a space where you pick up an artist with a 3-pronged approach. You have someone that is with the artist when a creative is on. You have that management of the artist. You have someone for the artist for PR and promotions, media, online. And you have someone to push an artist as a brand to get more work. Right. Until that form of management doesn't happen in India, Indian artists.
So I'm sure
doing it like this.
I'm sure some big companies, managers are listening to this. They'll latch on to you.
What's my dream? Besides winning a Grammy, I want to have an artist management. We'll start.
I think people are catching a lot of hints between the lines what you're saying. So can we have one or two songs? Like
let's
what
do the song, please. You guys are all here.
Yeah.
Check. Let's start the system up. Okay. I was told actually we'd be doing like a 15-minute chat on Biryani, so मैंने गाने तो कुछ तैयार किए नहीं.
You are a born
but
singer.
Why not?
You don't need to prepare anything.
We must.
Yeah.
What would people like to hear on Biryani by Kano?
Something to do with food.
No try right now, but
See.
A lot of my people will know. There was a song by Maroon 5 called Moves Like Jagger.
Oh wow.
I changed it with my producer, ex-Benedict, and we did it in the mashup here. So that's this one.
Wow.
Can you feel like my heart? Nothing feels right, but when you're with me, I make you believe I want you wanna control me, so lady, I put on a show. Now I make it. And it goes you wanna know how to make me smile? Take control on me just for the night. Kiss me till you drop and I'll show you my moves. Yeah, my moves. I don't need to try to told you. Look into my eyes and I'll show you my moves.
Wow. I think you're very, very, very good. You know, I heard very, very good. I think I heard the song also from you. It's one of my favorite. Ain't No Sunshine Without You. It's really good. I heard you sing.
I don't have it. Okay, look, let's try it. If you can find it. एक गाना करके then we'll say bye when I prep for my show. Ain't no
sunshine without you. I think you sang so well. I heard.
Yeah,
I was looking at you.
And Bill with us is such a great talent that we just
great
lost
talent. Yeah.
So, yeah, there is a piano karaoke. Will you give me a second?
Yeah, take your time.
You took me by surprise with the singing, so I now पानी है ना कुछ है ना यार यार कुछ है चलिए Ain't no sunshine when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. No, I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know. I don't need it. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Oh, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long, and this house ain't a home anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away.
Wow, you sing from the heart. I think you have really, really nice, very deep voice. Sometimes and give the right amount of, I think, bass and the rhythm. I think the throw. It's really beautiful, really beautiful.
Thank you.
Really, really. And by any chance, did the biryani handis come by now?
नहीं अभी तक नहीं आई है. Process now it's so that seamless transfer and you guys
all that.
देखी जाएगी जब आएगी then I'll send a story. But everybody else, please try biryani by kilo.
Yes.
If you're in Bombay, especially. Any other cities that you're delivering in?
Yeah, Pune, Delhi, Gurgaon, Noida, Chandigarh, Mohali, so many. Jaipur.
Super.
Kanpur.
So, I'm glad you guys are, and I hope that the industries that you survive and do really, really well, because I think you guys have been giving great.
Because, we employ 1,000 people around. So it's, they need to have a job, and we try to help the needy, do CSR activities. So it's a whole ecosystem. So we have to all support each other and, of course, enjoy the real good biryanis, kebabs. And we look forward to being on your show on 6 o'clock. And